Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and this is fried beef tacos. You'll see these tacos probably all over the place, but especially in the Midwest. This is about as American as we can make a taco. Essentially what we're gonna do is cook down ground beef, stuff it into a flour tortilla, and then fry it. We're cooking on our griddle today inside the Yoder Smokers YS640s. It's running at 400 degrees. Just gonna get a little duck fat down on there first, and then I've got my Creekstone Farms burger pucks that we're just gonna break up. We wanna get a nice bit of browning on these. So break them up as they go onto the griddle. You can hear the sizzle. And then we're gonna get some seasoning on here. We're gonna hit this with the Mexicano, kind of an all-purpose taco seasoning from Cattleman's Grill. This is one of the most frequently used seasonings in my home. So once you kind of got a good crust formed on the bottom, you see that browning? Just gonna give that a toss, a little chop. And then we'll work on getting a little bit more browning on the other side. Obviously, ground beef, you're really just looking to get some color. You're gonna know if it's not cooked because it's pink, but also it's hard to overcook this kind of stuff and dry it out. Now that we're kind of at that brown stage, I'm gonna add some 505 enchilada sauce. So now we're getting like taco enchilada at the same time. Let that warm up, cook down just a little bit. That's all there is to this. That beef kind of fully coated in that enchilada sauce now, which adds a lot of extra moisture, which is going to give you a juicier mouthfeel. Now for the tortillas and building the tacos. These have just been wrapped in a wet paper towel, and then I sent them over to Chef Mike and nuked them for about 45 seconds to soften them, to make them nice and pliable. Now for each taco, we're going to take about a third cup of that beef filling, a few tablespoons pepper jack cheese. We'll close them up, pack all that right in the middle, and we're going to put toothpicks through the side to hold them together while they fry. Just like that. I'm doing a shallow fry on these today, which is to say that they're not going to be fully submerged, so we'll be flipping them over. Just using a regular vegetable oil and the Lodge 12-inch cast iron skillet. Essentially, you just want that hot oil that's at 350 degrees to come about halfway up the taco, so that when you flip it, you get the entire other side fried. Just about a minute or two. Get some nice browning on those. We want to kind of crisp up the tortilla, but not so much that we can't open it up and fill it with toppings. These are coming out of the oil now. Get some of that excess oil out of the taco itself. Put them on a wire rack so they can drain and dry. Well, let's go ahead and finish this out. We got to get these toothpicks out of here. Sometimes I got to grab a tweezer or something to do this. But if we've done this right, I can tell we've got crunch, but we need a little bit of pliability as well. Oh yeah, I really glued that thing together. Which means the cheese is nice and melty. So typically the way we see these finished off is you're gonna get some lettuce on top. You may get some sort of salsa. Unfortunately, picante sauce is really common in the Midwest, but that's not actually salsa. Then you're gonna get a drizzle of sour cream on top, or Mexican crema in this case. And for me, I gotta have some hot sauce. I got the anti-gravity from Mavericks. Moment of truth. Greasy, delicious Midwest taco right here. The edges are nice and crunchy, but it's still got a great pliability to it. But this isn't an authentic taco by any standards. There's a really great mix of textures in here. Ground beef's just like ground beef. I mean, that's taco meat. That's the stuff I grew up eating as a kid in Kansas. But it's got some freshness to it with the pico de gallo, with the lettuce, and then that hot sauce brings it to the level that I need it to be. Otherwise, you know, you're just eating ground beef. But the Mexicano is a great seasoning for ground beef. It's a great seasoning for chicken. I put it on just about every Mexican meal that we make. I promise I'm finishing this as soon as we end this video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comments section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.